Welcome back to the Southeast Shootout. Here we're at Valliant, Oklahoma. I concur. And up to bat here is Cody Rivers. He has 2 balls, 1 strike on him. Now we're going to even it up 2-2. Bear with me here. I'm trying to get my rosters all put together here. Gonna smack this one right field, and it will fall foul. And so Rivers will get struck out. And the pitcher is number 9, which is Brady Barton. So Barton will get his first K. Seth Jones up to bat. First pitch is a strike. Pitch is outside. 1-1 to count. Dribbler to second and thrown out. So just like that, first 2 batters have a seat. And now up is Caden Abbott. Caden Abbott, your catcher for the Bulldogs. First pitch, a strike. Caden Abbott, sophomore. Shot to second base and got him at second, or got him at first rather. Just like that, first 2 batters, 1, 2, 3. So the Bulldogs will have a seat, and coming up next is the Stonewall Longhorns. Humphreys, Barton, and Ellis will be up. Folks, we'll take a break. We'll be right back after this commercial message.
You are called to be bold, to connect in your home, to your community, and to the world. From your land, we are Bravado Wireless. We are your high-speed internet provider based right here in eastern Oklahoma. With the latest technology, we offer coverage in more underserved areas than ever, with 4G LTE speeds and no installation needed. We're faster and more reliable than the competition, and at $59.99 a month, we're more affordable too. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
There is truly no place like home. Right here in eastern Oklahoma, Bravado Wireless provides the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month. We believe in strong, connected communities. That's why we live stream community events like local football games. You may not know us by name, but we'll be at the same festivals and cheering for our kids on the same sidelines, because we live where you live. Visit bravadowireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Welcome back to the Southeast Shootout. So we have the Valliant Bulldogs versus the Stonewall Longhorns. Valliant in orange with gray pants. Stonewall in black jersey and white pants. Sure needed that black jersey this morning, and as it was cool out here. right, coming up to bat, that's number 20, Ty I want to say it's Humphreys. I think it's Humpers. And Humpers had a good day yesterday at the plate. First pitch is a strike. Pitcher for Valliant is Jade Hell. He's a freshman. Young team for the Bulldogs. 1-1 to count. Ooh, pitch just a bit inside. Umpire had to take a second look at it. 2-1 now the count. Tries to wrap this one down third base. It will go into foul territory. Pitch outside. 3-2 now. Full count on Humphers. And ball four, so he will take a base on balls. Up to bat now is Brady Barton. Barton is your pitcher for today. Pitch high outside. And caught the corner, so 1-1 now the count. Got him chasing. 1-2 now the count. Ooh, that was close from up here. 2-2 now the count. Slaps one between first and second, and he will have a single, but he'll drive the base runner rather, all the way around to third, and that's Ty Humpers. Brings up Jarrett Ellis. Ellis pitched last night, did a nice job. Pitch a little outside there. Stonewall comes into the day 1-1 in the tournament. Ball curved in there for a strike. Swing and a miss by Ellis. Runner going, pitch outside, and run will score off a third base on the mishandled throw going over to second. So Humpers will score, and Barton will advance to second. 2-2 the count on Ellis. Tries to rope this one down third, and it goes foul. 2-2 still the count. Nearly a wild pitch, but the catcher saves it. Goes to a full count. And ball 4, so Ellis will take a trip to first base. Courtesy runner for Barton, who is your pitcher. Coming in to run is number 6, Kirkland. Up to bat now is Bryce Holland, left-handed batter, playing shortstop today. Ropes that one to second, double play opportunity, out at second, and couldn't turn it. So they'll get Ellis going to second. And Kirkland, who's running for Barton, will advance to third base. Up to bat is number 11, Riley McGahee. Pitch outside. Nearly got away from him again. Trying to get him into a rundown. Got him sliding into home. So it worked out for the Bulldogs, as it was Ellis trying to bait the throw. He did, and then they got Kirkland coming home. Trying to steal home, and Ellis will go ahead and advance to second. Excuse me. Yes, Ellis. No, I'm sorry, that was Holland. Holland advances to second. 2 outs. McGahee at the plate. 3 balls, 1 strike. And so McGahee will take base on balls. First pitch strike. Okie Keeling at the plate, batting for Stonewall Longhorns. Second pitch, second strike. Gonna have a conference on the mound as the shortstop pulls the pitcher and catcher in. Shortstop being Owen Guest, sophomore. 0-2 the count on Keeling. Opposite field shot and will go out of bounds. Puts it into play, Bouchers to shortstop, and got him at first. So that will end the first inning as Stonewall adds a run. 1-0 at the going into the top of the second. It'll be Guest, Milner, and Fuller coming up for the Valliant Bulldogs. Folks, stick around. You see a beautiful shot from our overhead camera in center field. Stick around. We have more action to come. We'll go to commercial and be right back.
Other wireless companies need 4-page brochures to explain plans that are too complicated and cost way too much. We are not like the others. We are Bravado Wireless. We offer one line of unlimited talk, text, and 4G LTE data for only $40 per month, with no minimum number of lines and no hidden fees. This is your year to be bold, connect fast at the best price. We live where you live, and we are proud to be a part of your community here in Eastern Oklahoma. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
Back to action here at Owen Guest up to the plate. Drives this one into center field, so Owen Guest will get on base. That brings up number 16. Now in my roster, okay, I've got Landon Milner, but Taryn Inslee should be number 10 on, but okay. So we're going to change this in my book real quick. So it's Taryn Inslee. Taryn Inslee, and he is a junior for Valliant. Bunt back to the pitcher. Pitcher looks at second and decides to go to first. So he will get Inslee at first. And Jake Fuller up to bat now, sophomore. Fuller DH today. Want to know the count on Fuller? One and one evens up with the strike called there. Pitch inside corner. Calls it a ball, so 2-1 to count.
Just one of you takes the money, go buy a Rolls quarter somewhere.
Puts one into play, back to the pitcher. Pitcher going to third base and gets the lead runner. Tags out Owen Guest going to third. So Fuller will get on. That brings up number 14, Brock Bain, senior, for the Bulldogs. Pitch inside. Ball 1.
You're not going anywhere.
Swing and a miss. Strike number 2, 1-2 now the count on Bain. And strike 3, so that'll be the second strikeout, and we'll end the side with that strikeout. So after inning and a half, going into the bottom of the second, Stonewall Longhorns lead 1-0 over the Valliant Bulldogs. Folks, stick around. More action to come right after these commercials.
You are called to be bold. You have a right to the best wireless service, high-speed internet, and customer service at a price you can feel good about. At Bravado Wireless, we know this, and that's why we put you and your community first. We are owned and operated right here in Eastern Oklahoma. We live where you live. We proudly connect you to your family, friends, and business partners wherever they are. Dallas, Seattle, Taipei, Toronto, and anywhere else in the world. We are Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Welcome back to the Southeast Classic. Up to bat for the Stonewall Longhorns is Cash Thomas. Thomas, foul ball down the left field line. Count 1-1. This is Thomas's first appearance at the plate today. Trying to get it down that third base line. This one will go foul as well. Pitch way outside. 2-2 now the count. And struck him out. Thomas caught him caught Thomas watching. That'll be Jade Hale's first strikeout of the game. Come at the bottom of the second. Got him on the check swing. Ian Heath, your batter for the Longhorns. Got the inside corner. Heath has to guard the plate now. And pokes one down. Third baseman's going to scoop it up and mishandles it. So an error will go on the third baseman. Heath will get on base. Kaysen Barnett up to bat for the Longhorns. Ball high, so 2-0 the count on Barnett. Second baseman able to handle it and throw a little bit late to first. So they get the force at second, so they'll get Heath out going to second for the second out of the inning. And Burnett will go to first. Brings up back top of the order. Ty Humphers up to bat. Catcher lost it for a second there. 1-0 the count. And going to hit Humphers in the hip. So he will travel down to first. Pinch runner coming on, and number 14 will run. That's Nick Greenwood. Pitch outside. So Brady Barton up to bat. Count 1-0. Two and 0. Pop up, fouled back out of play behind us. Driving ball, center field. Center fielder on the run, and he's going to drop behind him. That will score 2 runs as Brady Barton gets a 2-run double. Kirkland will come back in to run for Barton. Now to bat is Jarrett Ellis. Ellis had base on balls earlier, but got caught at second in a force out. Two and 0 the count. Pitch a little bit high. I thought that was right in there. So 3-0 now the count. Unlimited talk, text, and data, just $40 a month at Bravado Wireless. See the store for more details. Some restrictions do apply. Pitch high, and Ellis will reach base once again on base on balls. 2 out. Bryce Holland coming up. Last time up, he had a shot between first and second. First pitch ball. Woo. Inside pitch, nearly caught him. 2-0 now the count. Wraps one down, second baseman has it, scoops it up, play it first, and that will end the inning, or the top of the, bottom of the second. Two runs scored that inning for the Longhorns as they take a 3-1 lead into the top of the third. Folks, stick around. Coming up will be Hale, Brown, and back up to the top of the order, Rivers, for the Valliant Bulldogs. Stick around. More action to come for the Southeast Shootout.
You are called to be bold, to connect in your home, to your community, and to the world. From your land, we are Bravado Wireless. We are your high-speed internet provider based right here in eastern Oklahoma. With the latest technology, we offer coverage in more underserved areas than ever, with 4G LTE speeds and no installation needed. We're faster and more reliable than the competition, and at $59.99 a month, we're more affordable too. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Hale with a shot, and it's going to drop in left center. So Jade Hale, your freshman pitcher for the Valliant Bulldogs. Has a shot to left center to get things started for Valliant. Now up is Trenton Brown. Then we'll be back up to the top of the order with Cody Rivers. nearly threw the ball away, but able to track it down, trying to get Hale at first. Strike one called on Brown, so a 1-1 count. Bunts it down third baseline. Oh, hopped up. I think did it pop him in the chin? Third baseman there lost his footing a little bit, and that was Jarrett Ellis. So a bunt to third base, and I think Ellis, like I said, I think it took a shot either in the chin or in the chest. Now up to bat is Cody Rivers, number 7, first time up. He struck out. He'll bunt down third base line as well. Pitcher has it, flips it over to Ellis, and the force out is done as they force Hale out. That'll bring up Seth Jones, senior for the Valliant Bulldogs. Last time up, he had a ground out to shortstop. Tries to bunt it down third base line and will roll foul. Pitch low, 1-1 to count. Jones calls time, backs out. Just going to get himself reset. Tries to bunt, and that will be third strike. Got a man stealing, and he does. That's Brown who will make it over to third base as Jones. Well, I thought Jones struck out. Excuse me, I guess he did not. Hit the chopper down to third base, and Ellis will keep it. Base is loaded. That brings up Caden Abbott. 1 out. Abbott could do some damage if he can get the ball out in the outfield. He'll head a little dribbler out to pitcher. Pitcher flips it Catcher and unable to get the force out. I don't think he was on the plate. So Abbott's bunt will score an RBI. Score Trenton Brown. Bases still loaded. Coming up is Owen Guest. Last time up, Guest had a shot. Actually got on base, but was caught in a force out at third. Pitch outside. Pitch way outside this time on Guest. Count is 3-0. Straight down the pipe, 3-1 now the count. Shot right down first base. Right fielder misplays it. Dragons are on the move. They could score three. This is going to be a three-run triple. And it is. So Owen Guest with a three-run triple, a shot out to right field. That scores Abbott, Jones, and Rivers. So the three-run RBI puts the Dragons up Dragons, goodness gracious, I saw the orange, was thinking Dewar. The Bulldogs, excuse me, Valliant faithful. And a bunt by Inslee will bring home Guest. So Inslee's bunt brings home Guest. Now we have 2 outs. Jake Fuller up to bat, your DH for the game. Wild pitch. 2 outs. So a 5-run inning for the Bulldogs. And Fuller will poke one over into right field. Two outs. Up to bat is Brock Bain. And Jade Hale, who began this inning, is on deck. Swing and a miss on first pitch on Bain. Oh, 2 the pitch count on Bain. Pitch low outside, 1-2 now the count. Runner going, and Fuller would advance to second on the stolen base. Oh, and hit by a pitch. So Bain will take his base. Now runners on first and second. Now we are back to Hale. Pitch outside. Pitch low. And Stonewall's coach is going to call timeout, wants a little conference with the pitcher here. 2-0, yes, 2-0 is the count. So he'll have a little conference out there and see if he can get that ship righted. Folks, be sure and check out BravadoWireless.com. Find a retail store near you. If you're down for the weekend, maybe you forgot, or down for the first of the week, rather, spring break week. Maybe you forgot something at home. We have all kinds of accessories in our store here in Valliant. Go visit the lovely ladies there. Just tell them the media team sent you. Pick you up. We have some just some awesome Bluetooth speakers that look like OU and OSU football helmets that are really, really neat. All kinds of accessories, pop sockets, phone cases. We even have cameras for your home security to connect to your Wi-Fi using Bravado Wi-Fi. Pitch is outside. 3-0 now the count. And in the dirt, so Hale will take a base on balls. That will bring up Trenton Brown, and Brown was the first one that scored in this inning. Now remember, there are 2 outs. Pitch outside. Got a strike that time. 1-1 now the count. Shot right to shortstop and got him at third on the force out. So that'll be it for the top of the third inning. (5-3) the score as we will head to the bottom of the third with the Valliant Bulldogs leading 5-3, and coming up for the Stonewall Longhorns, it'll be McGehee, Keeling, and Thomas. Folks, stick around. More action to come right after these messages.
You are called to be bold, to live out loud, to make the most out of every moment. You share these moments with your friends and family, side by side, across town and across the world. We are Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection, coverage, speed, service, the latest technology. These aren't options. They're not special offers. They are obligations to you. We believe in building a community, your community. Bravado Wireless.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the Southeast Shootout. Up to bat is number 11, McGahee. McGahee has two balls, one strike on him. Last time up, McGahee had a base on balls. This time shoots a chopper to third base. Guns him at first and got him out. First out of the inning. Coming up next is Okie Keeling. And then Cash Thomas is on deck. So Keeling at the plate right now. Pitch outside on Keeling. Nice grab by the third baseman. He comes up throwing, and nice stretch by the first baseman. So just like that, first two batters have a seat. Now at the bat is Crash Thomas. Thomas, your first baseman for Stonewall.
Nice play, Bulldogs!
Shot bounces off the netting in front of us. Last time up, Crash Thomas struck out. And Cash Thomas is hit by a pitch, so he will take a base. Ian Heath up next. Heath reached base on an error by the shortstop. First pitch outside is going to be up back against the backstop, and Thomas will advance to second on the wild pitch. Chopper to third base. Handled and gunned him out at first. So just like that, 1, 2, and 3, that will end bottom of the third as Longhorns score 0 in that inning. Score now is 5-3, heading to the top of the fourth. And coming up to bat will be Rivers, Jones, and Abbott. Folks, stick around. We'll be right back after these messages for more action.
Good inning, guys!
is truly no place like home. Right here in Eastern Oklahoma, Bravado Wireless provides the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month. We believe in strong, connected communities. That's why we live stream community events like local football games. You may not know us by name, but we'll be at the same festivals and cheering for our kids on the same sidelines. Because we live where you live. Visit BravadoWireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Yeah, sorry, I was taking my jacket off. We are back to the Southeast Shootout. Up to bat now. Cody Rivers, which would be the top of the order for the Bulldogs. He has struck out once and got on base once.
Go, Cody. Wait on it and drive it. Go.
Ooh, inside pitch called strike. So 1-1 to count. Pitch outside. Ooh, he called that one a strike. So 1-2 now the count on Cody Rivers.
Stand on the plate.
And got Rivers swinging, and so Rivers will strike out. It'll be his second strikeout of the game. Now up batting is Seth Jones. On deck is Caden Abbott. Owen Guest is in the hole. Last time up, Jones scored. Part of that 5-run third inning. Inside pitch, ball one. Way outside, so 2-0 now to count.
How many runs have you said, Cody, since you've been back in there? 0. Get off.
Inside pitch, 3-0.
Quit pounding. Yeah, I'm ready too.
Strike one, and 3-1 count now on Jones. And Jones will take a walk to first base. Bring up Caden Abbott. Abbott 1 for 2 and has an RBI and a run. Showing bunt. Abbott pulls out of it. Runner's going. And will go. Ball drifts into center field. So Jones will advance to third base. Good base running by Jones as he tried to steal, or as he stole second and picked up third as a bonus. Abbott has a 1-0 count on him.
Go, Kaden! Go, Bulldogs!
1-0 count. Showing bunt. Abbott to pull out of it, but he gets a ball called strike, or pitch called strike.
Go, Abbott!
Pitch caught the corner, so 1-2 now the count. Abbott puts it in the play off the third baseman's glove, and it's going to score Jones. So Abbott's shot to third base will score Jones. That'll bring up Owen Guest.
Go, Owen! Come on, 20! Go, Bulldogs! Go! Go!
Last time up, Owen Guest had the 3-run RBI that started that 5-run inning and cleared the bases.
Go, Owen! Come on, Owen! You ready, Kaden? Our cheer coach one time made us go to a baseball game in cheer. You talk about parents. I was like, I'm never, ever coming to a baseball game in cheer.
1-1 to count on Guest. Swing and a miss. Runner going and safe at second as Abbott's able to steal second base.
You want us to take them? Here, I'll take one. Haley, we'll take one.
One for two. Swing away and drop ball, but he is caught before he gets out of the batter's box. So Guest will be the second out. Brings up Tyron Inslee. Taryn Inslee. Inslee has an RBI, but it's 0 for 2 getting on base.
What does the sound they do when they make you sound like there's one in there? Red? Is that what they're saying? They sound like Bulldogs. Right? Are they? Why did I say great?
Inslee a cut, but doesn't connect.
Shut up. Here's
0-1 on Inslee. Pitch outside, 1-1, evened up.
You got a twofer. I know. Go, Terrence!
Inside pitch, 2-1 now the count on Inslee. And going to call a balk on the pitcher, and that will bring Abbott to third base. Coach wants to have a discussion with the umpire and ask him why he called the balk. Two balls, one strike, 2 outs. We're at the top of the 4th inning. Swing and a miss, so it evens up 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. Inslee will walk, so now runners on the corners for the Bulldogs. That'll bring up Jake Fuller. Fuller's been on both times, 2 for 2 from the plate. Inside pitch, ball 1. Inslee goes, and he will steal second. Drives at second base. Second baseman scoops it, and at first, so he will throw out Fuller, and that will end top of the 4th. As the Bulldogs don't score any that time. Coming up, bottom of the 4th, we'll have Barnett, Humphers, and Barton will be up for the Longhorns. Folks, stick around. More action to come here at the Southeast Shootout in Valliant, Oklahoma. We'll be right back after these commercials from Bravado Wireless.
You have a voice. A right to stand up against overpaying for data you don't use from companies that don't live where you live. We are Bravado Wireless, and we are here to answer your call for a better plan right here in southeastern Oklahoma. Now get 2 lines with unlimited talk and text and 14 gigabytes of shared data for only $64.99 a month. Because costs should never stop you from connecting with those who mean most to you. We are Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Other wireless companies need 4-page brochures to explain plans that are too complicated and cost way too much. We are not like the others. We are Bravado Wireless. We offer 1 line of unlimited talk, text, and 4G LTE data for only $40 per month, with no minimum number of lines and no hidden fees. This is your year to be bold, connect fast at the best price. We live where you live, and we are proud to be a part of your community here in Eastern Oklahoma. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
Welcome back to the Southeast Shootout. Up to bat is number 5, Barnett. First pitch is outside. Two and one now the count after that strike. Kason Barnett, catcher today for the Stonewall Longhorns. Slaps this one to third base. Third baseman covers it up. See if he's got it. And he does. Zips it over to first base. And just like that, 1 out. Now up is Ty Humphers, center fielder for the Longhorns, and Barton is on deck. Barton hit a home run yesterday morning. That's the only home run we've had at this field for the tournament. Two and 0. Humphers takes his first strike.
When do you go back to drill?
2 and 2, even up the count.
When do you have drill again?
Outside, 3 and 2 now the count. And hit by a pitch, so Humphers will take first base. That'll bring up Barton. Barton is 2 for 2 today and a 2-run RBI. Pitch is high. Pitch outside, and he just called that one a strike. He did. 2 and 1 to count now on Barton. Swing and a foul ball back out of play. Three and 2 now the count, full count. Pitch way outside, and he'll walk. This will bring a conference to the mound. And we'll see if Coach Carper decides to do a pitch change. So Jade Hale will go to right field. And your new pitcher will be number 20, Owen Guest.
Don't know why I got commercials going through my head. I don't know.
Guest will come into pitch, 1 out, and runners on first and second.
That sounds like me. What are you doing?
Folks, we have the new Samsung S10 in stores now. Every color you can imagine. We'll have it in your favorite color. We have the S10, S10e, and S10 Plus. Now, this new phone is supposed to have the best camera ever put in a phone, and it's supposed to have the best fingerprint recognition, so people can't get into your phone without your access. So stop by one of our retail stores today and check it out. Also, if you find a penny, take your penny down to the Bravado Wireless store, because you can get an iPhone XR for just a penny on the Bravado Premium plan. See the store for details. Some restrictions do apply, but go by and talk to them. See what they can do for you to put you in a new iPhone XR for just a penny. All right, warmed up is Owen Guest, our new pitcher. Jarrett Ellis up to bat. First pitch, woo, nearly hits Ellis in the leg.
Hello.
Second pitch right in there, strike number 1. Off-speed pitch, and third baseman nearly catches it. Force out at second, got him. So they'll have the force out at second after the diving miss by the third baseman. So a little confusion there that Barton didn't think he was out. Bring up Bryce Holland. Runners on the corner for Stonewall. Pitch outside, 1-0. Pitch inside low, 2-0 the count on Holland. Pitch inside once again, 3-0 the count. And Holland will take his base. will load the bases up. 2 outs, and will bring up McGehee. McGehee had a walk in the first inning and had a ground out to the shortstop in the third. Pitch low outside for McGehee. High inside. Ball 2. Counts 2-0. And Guest gets called for a balk, and all runners will advance around. So that will bring in Humphers. Score is now 6-4.
Whitney, do you guys need help? Riley? Kaya? Somebody? You guys okay?
3-1 on McGehee. McGehee pops it up to the pitcher, and that will end the inning. As they score 1 and will close 6-4. Coming up, top of the 5th inning, it will be Bain, Hale, and Brown up for the Bulldogs. Folks, stick around. More action to come here at the Southeast Shootout here in Valliant, Oklahoma.
You are called to be bold, to connect in your home, to your community, and to the world. From your land, we are Bravado Wireless. We are your high-speed internet provider based right here in eastern Oklahoma. With the latest technology, we offer coverage in more underserved areas than ever, with 4G LTE speeds and no installation needed. We're faster and more reliable than the competition, and at $59.99 a month, we're more affordable too. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Welcome back to the Southeast Shootout. Up to bat is Brock Bain. Last time up, base on balls. Bain, number 14, a senior for the Bulldogs. One and one now the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike number 2. Swing and a miss, so Brock Bain will set down. It's his second strikeout of the game and Barton's fourth strikeout. I'll bring up Jade Hale, your pitcher. Nope, yes. First pitch, a strike. Last time up, Hale took a base on balls. Strike number 2, so Barton has it dialed in this top of the 5th inning. Pitch caught the outside corner, got him watching.
Come on, Brown. Start us off.
Trenton Brown up. He's 1 for 2 from the plate today.
I just got caught in my head.
1-1 to count.
Come on, Trent. Easy now.
Looked like he was going to tee off on that one, but missed it. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Foul ball, so he'll stay alive as it hits the backstop. Got him on the check swing, and that will strike out the side. That's 6 strikeouts for Barton. No runs for Valliant on that one. That'll bring us to the bottom of the 5th inning. Bulldogs lead 6-4. Coming up to bat for the Longhorns will be Keeling, Thomas, and Heath. We'll be right back after these words from our sponsor.
You are called to be bold, to live out loud, to make the most out of every moment. You share these moments with your friends and family, side by side, across town and across the world. We are Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection, coverage, speed, service, the latest technology. These aren't options. They're not special offers. They are obligations to you. We believe in building a community, your community. Bravado Wireless.
Welcome back to the Southeast Shootout. Up to bat now is number 4, Cash Thomas for the Stonewall Longhorns. Thomas struck out once and reached base on balls. This one drives down out of foul territory. Oh for 2. Digs this one out and dribbles it down third base. Be foul ball. Pitch way outside. One ball, two strikes. Reaching for that one, and drop ball by the catcher. Tries to throw him out at first and will get him. So that'll bring up Ian Heath, and Heath reached on error in the second inning and was thrown out with a grounder to third base in the third inning. Heath fouls one off, bounces off the top of the dugout. One on one to count. Drives this one, center field, and it's going to be snagged by the center fielder. So fly ball, center field, and will be caught for the out. That'll bring up Barnett. Barnett got on base in the second inning and was out in the fourth inning. Shot, shortstop has a chance and hops right through his glove. It's Cody Rivers. Error on the shortstop. Back up to the top, Humphers. Humphers has scored all three times he's been up to bat. In fact, he's walked all three times he's been up to bat. All three times he's got on base and all three times he's scored. This one will be a dribbler to third base. Third baseman has a problem holding on to it, tries to gun him and cannot do it. So two back-to-back errors, fielding errors on the Bulldogs. That'll bring up Brady Barton. Barton last time up had a base on balls. He also has 2 RBIs on the day. First pitch, a strike. Second pitch, strike. Pitch outside, 1-2 the count. And struck him out watching. So that will be Guest's first strikeout, and that will end bottom of the fourth inning. Excuse me, bottom of the fifth inning. When we come back, the Valliant Bulldogs will be up to bat, top of the sixth inning, and up to bat will be top of the order, Rivers, Jones, and Abbott. Folks, stick around. We'll run some commercials. We'll be right back after this.
You are called to be bold. You have a right to the best wireless service, high-speed internet, and customer service at a price you can feel good about. At Bravado Wireless, we know this, and that's why we put you and your community first. We are owned and operated right here in Eastern Oklahoma. We live where you live. We proudly connect you to your family, friends, and business partners wherever they are. Dallas, Seattle, Taipei, Toronto, and anywhere else in the world. We are Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Welcome back as he rips one straight up the middle is Cody Rivers.
Good job, baby.
Cody Rivers for the Bulldogs gets a single after he rips one straight up the gut right underneath the pitcher's feet. No, I'm good, thank you. Up to bat now, Seth Jones. Jones last time up had a base on balls. Rivers probably felt pretty redeemed because last time up he struck out. Runner going, bunt down first baseline. Gonna try to run it out and he'll get tagged. Seth Jones, a bunt to first base and he'll get tagged out, but it will advance Rivers to second. Abbott up next. Last two times up, Abbott had RBIs. On deck is Owen Guest. Swing and a miss for Abbott, and Rivers will advance to third base. And trying to run over the catcher.
Threaten him again, boy. Let him go. Let him.
And he's going to get ejected. So he was trying to steal home, ran over the catcher. Catcher held onto the ball, calls him out, and they eject Cody Rivers. So Rivers has been ejected, and now we're going to have a conference on the mound here. 2 outs Up to bat is Abbott still. So coaches are going to talk to their respective ball clubs. Abbott up to bat, and I'm not sure what the count is here. All right, 0-2 is the count. And Abbott will have a seat, and that will be the third out of the top of the 6th inning. Heading to the bottom of the 6th. Score 6-4 with the Bulldogs leading. Coming up is going to be Ellis, Holland, and McGehee up to bat for the Stonewall Longhorns. We'll be right back after these messages.
Big wireless companies keep getting bigger and bigger, but their coverage where you live is still small. At Bravado Wireless, we provide the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month, right here in Eastern Oklahoma. You deserve to connect fast to your family, friends, and colleagues, wherever they are, with no interruptions and no excuses. Don't buy into big. Go bold. Go Bravado. Visit bravadowireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Shot to shortstop, bobbles it, and he will run it out, and that was Jarrett Ellis. No, it was. How was that Barton? Because Barton was the. So I'm off on my book because Barton I had as was a strikeout last time, but evidently I messed up on my book somewhere because Barton is now on first with a hit to shortstop, and that was an error on the shortstop. Tempers are starting to get a little heated here. Ellis up to bat now. Ellis will foul that one off. Bottom of the sixth, and this game just got interesting here real quickly. Pitch in the dirt, 1-1 to count. Ellis rips this one left field, short bounce. Left fielder comes up with it. Barton will stop at second. Now up is Bryce Holland. Tries to bunt, and ball was outside. 1-0 the count on Holland. Slaps this one down. Second baseman has a play on it, flips it to short, and gets the force out at second as Ellis will be out going to second. And that will advance Barton over to third. So the tie run is on first, as this brings up Riley McGehee, and McGehee has a walk and 0 for 2 at the plate today. Slaps this one to third baseman. Third baseman looks down the runner. Going to try to get him in a rundown at home, and got underneath the tag going back to third base. So McGahee's chopper no one gets out, but it does keep a run from scoring. 1 out. Okie Keeling is up. Keeling has bases loaded, 1 out. Shot back to the pitcher, thrown to home plate, got him out. And so got the force out at home. So Keeling advances. We'll move him around, but a force out at home. That brings up Cash Thomas. Thomas has had 1 strikeout, base on balls, and had another dribbler back to the pitcher. 2 outs, bases loaded. Thomas could be a hero here with a big hit, and fouls that one right back to the screen in front of us. Tying run is on second, winning run is on first. So Thomas, if he could pop it in the outfield, could possibly tie the ball game. Pitch inside. Time called by the batter. Thomas wants to back out. And again, then he'll have a dribbler back to the pitcher, and that will end bottom of the sixth. Thomas will be the third out there. All right, a little bit of excitement there. Neither team scores in the sixth. We head to the top of the seventh. Coming up will be Guest, Inslee, and Fuller for the Valliant Bulldogs. Folks, stick around. We've got a good game here at Southwest Shootout here in Valliant, Oklahoma.
You are called to be bold, to connect in your home, to your community, and to the world. From your land, we are Bravado Wireless. We are your high-speed internet provider based right here in eastern Oklahoma. With the latest technology, we offer coverage in more underserved areas than ever, with 4G LTE speeds and no installation needed. We're faster and more reliable than the competition, and at $59.99 a month, we're more affordable too. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Back to action here. Owen Guest up to bat for the Valliant Bulldogs. Bulldogs lead by 2. We're in the top of the 7th, last inning. One and one to count on Owen. Foul ball back behind him. 1-2 the count. Pitch coming and right past an outstretched arm of the shortstop. So Guest, boy, he thought about taking 2. So Guest will start off with a single with a shot out past the shortstop. That will bring up Inslee. Inslee walked last time up, has an RBI, and is 0 for 2 at the plate. Pitch outside. Inslee holds the bunt out, pulls it back. Ball 2 in the dirt. Shows bunt, pulls it back again. Runner going and safe at second. And that's going to be Guest who will move to second on the stolen base. Two and one to count. Foul ball, and it's going to travel. Bunt is going to travel foul. 2-2 now the count. Hensley backs out. Swing and a miss. So Inslee will sit down as a strikeout. First out of the top of the 7th. Coming up, Jake Fuller. Puts this one into play, and it will drop or bounce foul, rather. Outside, got him swinging. 0-2 the count. Pops this one and just over shortstop. Shortstop took about a step in. He probably should have stayed where he was at.
Rock, have some confidence. Let's go, bud.
Drops in right over shortstop, and now 2 men on the base. Brock Bain now up to bat. Last time up, he struck out. In fact, he has 2 strikeouts and a base on balls today. Foul ball as it trickles back behind the catcher. Shows bunt, and that will be a foul bunt. Runner going to third. And they will call a strike on Bain. Bain will be struck out. Got a handle on it, and that was Jade Hale, the freshman pitcher. That'll drive in 1, possibly 2, and Hale will drive in 2 runs with that shot over in left center field. So a 2-run RBI. That will bring up Trenton Brown. Shot to third base, and third baseman has him out at first. So Brown will end the top of the 7th. They add 2 to bring their total 8-4. So heading to the bottom of the 7th inning, Stonewall Longhorns are down 8-4. Coming up to bat is Heath, Barnett, and Humphers. Stick around, folks. We've got more action to come on the final inning of the Southeast Shootout game.
Other wireless companies need 4-page brochures to explain plans that are too complicated and cost way too much. We are not like the others. We are Bravado Wireless. We offer one line of unlimited talk, text, and 4G LTE data for only $40 per month, with no minimum number of lines and no hidden fees. This is your year to be bold, connect fast at the best price. We live where you live, and we are proud to be a part of your community here in Eastern Oklahoma. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
Back to action. Ian Heath, excuse me. 2 balls, or excuse me, 1 ball, 1 strike on him. So they need, the Longhorns need a 4-run rally. This one will be fouled out of play. So I guess they're going to call a foul ball on that one. A little confusion there. And foul ball down the third base line. 1-2 the count on Heath. Bouncer to shortstop. Shortstop gobbles it up and doesn't get him as he's able to run it out to first base. That'll bring up Barnett. Barnett is 1 for 2, reached base on an error last time up. Strike 1. Ball outside, 1-1 to count. Fly ball, third base snatches it out of the air. So that'll be the first out of the bottom of the 7th. Now up is Humphers, and then Barton comes up next. Pitch inside, strike 1. Shot to right field. Right fielder misses it. So Humphers will get a single out of that. Moves Heath around to second base. Brings up Brady Barton. 2 men on. Strokes it down left field line, and it would be foul. Now remember, Barton hit the only home run of the tournament last night, or yesterday morning rather. With one swing of the bat, he could close this within one. Opposite field, right field shot, bounces in front of him. Misplays it. Got him out at second. So there's 2 outs. 1 run scored. Coach Landon Carper wants to talk to us infield. Two outs and runners, 1 runner on third base. Eight to 5 your score. Now out to bat is number 17, Jarrett Ellis. Pitch high outside. Two and 0 count on Ellis. Slaps one, third base, plays it off his leg, and that will score 1. Eight 6 now the score. That'll bring up Bryce Holland. Last time up, Holland got on base. He's 2 for 3 and a walk. First pitch, a ball. So now the tying run is at the plate. One and 1 to count now. Shot to center field and got it. So folks, that will be the ball game right there as the Valliant Bulldogs win 8-6 over these Stonewall Longhorns. Woo, what a game there. Folks, stick around. We have more action to come. As coming up next, we'll have Colgate versus Tusca. And this broadcast is a copyright of Bravado Wireless. This game and broadcast shall not be reproduced, rebroadcasted or otherwise distributed without the express written consent of Bravado Wireless and its management. Thanks for watching, folks. Stick around. We have another game coming up, and then last one will be against Hugo and Hartshorn.
You have a voice, a right to stand up against overpaying for data you don't use from companies that don't live where you live. We are Bravado Wireless, and we are here to answer your call for a better plan right here in southeastern Oklahoma. Now get 2 lines with unlimited talk and text and 14 gigabytes of shared data for only $64.99 a month, because costs should never stop you from connecting with those who mean most to you. We are Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.